and just I hate, and I'm gonna say this and I say don't ever call him a prodigy because his ass has been working for so long.
He deserves it.
That is talent and hard work incarnate. I don't like it when people call them prodigies when they've been playing since, he's like, dude, that's like half his lifetime.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy because for us, we've been playing this game like we're really trying, and then this child is just like, yeah, bro, you got it,
Trust.
Yeah, and it's just like you won't be able to get that level of competition. Sometimes it's just hard, right? And for example, like you have to go out of city. And let's, if I could only think of a place I was out of city, like Eagle Trip X.
RGB have that talent. Y'all have that skill set. Y'all even have enough for a second invitation. That was so stacked alone.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, I'd like to say. And I feel like people like chatting, people like Bullhall, people like Minimade, like it's hard to get our name out there because we have to go out there. But it's events like these that really let us do because Minimade made it out. I know me and Bullhall unfortunately did a little bit of a oopsie. And to be fair, I did take out one of my RGB friends, and then another one took me out. That was really funny. And Minimade and Mr. Rai actually fought each other first round in losers on top of it. And they're all in my carpet. So yeah, you'd be like, hey guys, who'd you lose to? And it's like that. that one kid. That one kid from Donkey Kong country TV show where they're on the minecart sad as hell.
Yeah.
Like just driving that's gonna be us in a little bit. So, but it's all for the vibes, right? You can only get this level of competition when you leave. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Like Twenty-Tou, I think a couple times already has been ranked #1 in San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken, right? One of the best drops, right? Because you have him, you have Atomic, you have Grayson, right? Like there's a whole bunch of these players, and Twenty-Tou is just showing us right here why we're here. And Dany,
Dany from?
U.S. Texas.
Okay.
Cool. But I know he's ranked #1 somewhere. I do apologize. There is a reason that says seed #2 right next to his name, right?
I didn't even notice. Jeez.
Yeah. And the thing is, he actually almost got upset, if I'm not mistaken, by KH Master.
Oh, Aegis.
Yeah, it was last stock game 3.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful props to him. So it's very nice that
we love Aegis teams.
I think Aegis is a little bit overhated. It makes sense why, but I think they're just a little bit. But luckily we don't see a whole bunch of that in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee. So why did it say he's U.S. Texas then? Huh?
I guess he's honorary for today.
just.
Okay.
Well, what college? A college. You know what?
Okay.
You just put U.S. and then just T.
Appreciate it, chat.
Yeah, just put a T. Yeah, T and then the X in quotations with an E.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I would love to see it, but they're all the way over there, and we have no data. Yeah.
Man, Texas is so good at fighting games.
That's what I'm saying, right?
At least, man, we're so diverse even from where we are all at.
Yeah, I love playing my children's party game competitively. Thank you, Sakurai, for making me spend all this time.
Thank you, Mr. Soccer Guy.
I thank you, Mr. Master Hero Soccer Guy.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as that weird and childish as it sounds, man, look at this level of gameplay, right? It's only something you can truly respect, especially because 3D fighting games are.
Oh, that's
so.
Was that Nerdodge?
I was just about to start respecting the game. I was just about to actually give this game props.
Here you. Oh, never.
Yeah. I put a little like a chain of keys in front of you, jingle jangle, jingle jangle, and then you just dropped it. I'm like, oh yeah, you got it. So we're gonna see what happens. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm trying to figure out what college he went to, and it literally says LCU in his freaking tag.
Where's that at?
Yes.
Okay.
It's in Texas. I know that much. I went there one time on a school trip, man. That's all I remember.
Awesome.
It's in Texas. I'll tell you what. That's the best I can get, but yeah, it's just this range of competition, man. We just saw Mutates the #1, and here we are going into the #1 in Tennessee versus the #1 in San Antonio. So we had the #1 and the #0 in San Antonio fight each other, fight back to back. That really shows you the level of competition that is acceptable in just San Antonio. This isn't even the bigger ones like Dallas or Austin, right? This is San Antonio. Not saying this region is trust me. No, I'm trying to get it right because here is Mr. San Antonio himself, or Mrs. San Antonio herself. Sorry about that. So it's just crazy just watching this, just be here 4 hours away, 2 hours away, across the street, depending on where you're at. So it's just nice because it's just weird. I'm glad at least there's no DLC. I don't have to explain any weird mechanics. The last time I explained weird mechanics was freaking Duck Hunt. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Master Euro Soccer Guy.
Might as well be DLC because it's so many mechanics.
Yeah, just being weird.
You never have to say if they were good mechanics. Just A lot.
There
Just
is
a lot.
more than there should be.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. That is the best I can say.
Oh,
Whoa!
man, Pat wanted Dany dead. Just laser plus gyro off stage.
And there's a chance that Dany could have actually turned this. Yeah, probably reacted to the first hit. Probably didn't know what was happening. Dropped shield. It was very unfortunate. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Dany probably could have turned things around with that up B. But man, multi hits just sometimes have a hard time string together, right? If anything, that gives me remnants of just like the Mario up B, where you get hit by like the first hitbox and you just get obliterated and smash 4 or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this is in fact the TGE menu located in Rolling Oaks Mall in San Antonio, Texas. TGE Fridays. There is Smash and Mario Kart. So imagine you wanting to play a children's party game competitively, and we offered a second children's party game competitively.
But then
Thoughts?
But then you asked. But then you asked where are these tourneys at? GG Fridays.
Yeah, TGE Fridays.
TGE Fridays.
Don't know where to go in San Antonio. There's always a Taku. There's always TGE Fridays, right? There's a whole bunch of these great places. So I'm glad that I actually, like, for the first time, able to see these. Jeez, he wanted him dead. I think that was trying to be a footstool, man. I'm just trying to chill this place out, you know, and trying to respect the gameplay that's happening here. I did a little bit too much explaining for goddamn duck hunt, you know, and then I turn around and I see these guys going for blood.
That felt dirty.
Dude, he was at like 90. Oh, nerf, by the way. Nerfed.
Nerf. Yeah.
That's nerf, by the way. Nerf, by the way. I mean, hey, Dany's still like living like crazy. We thought for a second that Dany was gonna have a little bit of trouble, but the moment he closed out that first dog Twenty-Tou, she started falling apart. And I don't
see a lot of Wolf gameplay. It's a while since I've seen that.
Yeah, like it's so interesting because we're so late into the game. The meta is, in my opinion, kind of diverse. Because at this point, every character has discovered the cheese factor, right? So now you can play your character to a whim, you know, it's just comparing your cheese factors, right? So it's nice to see these like old school, high tier, top tier characters just duke it out as they once did in, what was it, 2018, 2019? Yeah. And you don't know if we're gonna get any more, so I'm enjoying it while I can, right? Oh, Rob's big though.
Everyone's hoping for a Switch 2.
I mean, it's gonna happen. They already said it's gonna happen. What do you think they're gonna call it? Switch Deluxe? They probably will.
Switch Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be like Switch Legendary Edition.
Honestly, it would not be called Switch Lite. It's probably another naming scheme like that. New Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Super Nintendo Switch. Honestly, they probably would. New Nintendo.
New Nintendo Switch.
And it better be the new Super Mario Bros. New. You know what I mean? Like that little pop out.
I hope so.
It's a reference. That's what makes it good.
Get it?
Yeah. Like for example, you want another reference? That R.O.B up air, Mario Party. I know back in Smash 4, it's like you SDI one way, and then you DI the other way in the last hit. I don't think that's the case here, but you know, that sure is a Mario Party if I haven't seen one. And I'm not sure if you noticed this, Twenty-Tou is being very trigger happy on that up smash that shield. I know that it has like one of those like sucking hitboxes, but I never actually, you know, checked how fast it was. Because like from my region at RGB,
another one.
And it's like, man, I don't know any of these guys' frame data. If you tell me to fight an Ices, oh, I'm so ready. I know that matchup. But Duck Hunt, oh, I'm so ready. You tell me to fight like a Palutena, I'm like, oop.
Today I learned Texas has more than 2 Ices or 3.
Yeah. It's great.
And they're all located in one region too.
I think we had Ices with us today, which was Feint, right?
Yes.
I think Feint had a pretty good win today. No. I think Feint did all right, but then he lost 2. They win game 3 with somebody in winners, and then they lost 2 Perfector losers, which is from my region. So that's why you gotta do as much as I can. But it's just like, it's always interesting seeing this like standard AW gameplay, but just taken to the extreme. Right? Honestly, I'm kind of
This is definitely a hot take.
I need to stop some things because they keep just then doing like.
You are the commentator.
Like, I'm not trying to be the commentator curse, capital letter, but like, man, I just want to.
Maybe I'm a part of the problem for liking late game, but this is definitely the hot take. I prefer, like, balance patches are cool, but I really, really like that the game's out being updated. Now you can actually lab stuff out. Now you can actually get the scenario.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, like it has a definitive edition.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do it. Yeah, because like things like, man,
you can actually take time in studying the game without worrying about an update that can just change things drastically.
Yeah, I know one that doesn't do that is and my beloved Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
Especially with the latest patch. Oh my gosh, TOV's are easier. And is it so much fun?
And it's
But,
just
like,
so
it-
cool
but-
seeing the flip game stuff. Like, you can lab out that gyro smash.
you can lab that out.
You can lab out the gyro pixel if you wanted to.
Okay, hold on. So there's been 3 games. I think 4 stocks, minimum 4 stocks have been taken from up smash out of shield. I really gotta look at this frame data, man. I'm also really scared because this is like a top tier character.
I highly
so
doubt it's faster than frame 8.
down smash is frame 7.
Up smash.
Frame 10.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. That was
What?
tattoos.
Yeah, Petso got it. Yeah, so down smash is faster and it gosh is it a hitbox of all time. No sours, gotta love it. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I feel like it hits you every time, but in reality, the suck
It's
up
a
hit.
very tiny.
The thing is, yeah, it's on the hands, but I think what makes it underrated is that like the hands go out, right? So you're like, oh, they're little fist ones, and then you realize like they just punch you in the face, and you're like, oh yeah, that's on me, Chief. I did not expect that. It's like,
I can imagine if you don't get the scoop bot, the still combos.
yeah,
For how
oops.
fast on whiff up smash is.
It's just the smash of all time, and it's not gonna be, and it has a very good like consistent like hit rate, unlike something like Lucina, Marcina's like up smash or something. That has,
And
like,
this is
that
where
normal
late
stuff.
this is where late game would come in. Like, what if you wanted to answer this is where if you wanted to answer the question, like, would up smash one combo into
Oh,
up air?
Mario Party! Hey, look, the cricket.
That's good luck, I think.
It's a black cricket. I think it has to be a green cricket. Or maybe I'm just being racist with crickets. I actually don't know. I like black.
I'm not familiar with crickets.
I think brown and black crickets are really cool. I think green crickets are overrated.
I go outside, but I don't pay attention to.
You go outside?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wild.
Yeah. Hey.
But I don't pay attention to nature around me.
Oh, yeah, oops. I like looking at the silly little animals. They're quite funny. They're like living their life until I see one of them get like picked up, like drive by a bird, you know?
The only thing that's interesting when I go outside is just looking at rain. I prefer that.
Yeah, man, I would rather do that than the most interesting thing about outside is leaving, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like that in this household. We like actually going outside.
Oh yes, we like going from inside our comfortable house into a hot car.
Hell yeah. Until it becomes a cool car.
Until it becomes a cold car.
Hey, listen, man, I play this game, and I want somebody to look at my gameplay and be like, oh yeah, that looks like an employed guy, you know? I don't want somebody to look at my gameplay and be like, wow, that was the most unemployed thing you've ever done, you know? Like, it's just gonna be crazy. Like these guys, man, even if it's a hobby, even if it's a job, I mean, it is. But you know, it just as a hobby, it's just insane how far this game's been pushed. I always forget how far this game's gone.
But that's the part I like about late games, that you can really push the boundaries for it.
Yeah.
You see weird stuff like footstools now when you didn't used to see it before.
Yeah, I think it's like a frame 4 punish, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Because
Not for Kazuya, though, because, haha.
That's frame 8 for you, right? You got 7 frames to hit spot, then actually getting the footstool.
Yeah, Kazuya's fast out of
plus
shield
20.
option is frame 11 up air out of shield. Yeah, thank you, Kazuya. What did he die to again? Was that an up smash or a bad air? I looked back and he just exploded, like, and not metaphorically, I mean literally.
I like how he blinked and I thought it was Nair.
Yeah, I was just like, did he hold it in on Nair? I actually don't know. Like, this sure is something. Oh, and you know something I also like that is a bit underrated, like calming and just looking at like the layout. I like it when they don't adjust cameras, and so when people like move their seats, it like looks weirder. Because these guys, like, look at Dany.
It makes everyone look shorter than
Like
they actually are.
Dany's just showing their hair, and Twenty-Tou, she has like only showing her like death stare eyes.
Oh,
It's great.
Galling.
Yeah, I mean you have to, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she went up and down with that down throw. Let's go.
Oh, and wanted that?
Oh yeah. It's just that like the thing is like R.O.B has too many tools for like no reason. They're like, oh yeah, you know what? I think we'll give him like a frame like 7 or 8 forward air, and you know a killing up air, and a killing and combo up air or up throw, you know.
Just to be a bit chaotic, like R.O.B needs it.
Yeah, he's big. Yeah, like they're like, oh man, he's so broken, he has all these things, but he's big though.
It's like, why does Ridley need to have big hitboxes? Because he's big.
Cause he's big, yeah. Oh. Hold on, this is death. Are we gonna Mario Party? Someone held it.
That was a really great follow. Like, jump out. Then up.
It's cause like, I guess in these like, I really, something I'm not a big fan of in these games are 50-50s, but then again, like late game, that's what it's always gonna go down to, right? Thank gosh it's not like Smash 4 where it's just like a win condition. But it's nice